everybody, welcome back. It's Hexes here again, and today we're going to talk about the new event that War and Order released recently, the Journey of Miracles, in which they give us rewards for our Totem upgrades and development. And let's have a look at what the event is about and what are the main points about the event quests and everything after all. So first of all, as we see, there is this set of dice or like tiles here that we can progress through. And the starting point is marked here, in which you can see, okay, with each lap that you complete, you have a certain small reward that are available to get. For example, right now I'm in lap 3, and when I complete that, I would get that second row of reward, which is a purple rune stone, and some resources and some random rewards from the squares. That is decided here. In my opinion, this is already pretty low for completing the lap, as it's not going to be enough for doing any kind of upgrade for us. And in each of these tiles, you can see like everything has a particular reward associated with it. Some have resources, some have healing speeds or recruitment speeds or building speeds. And then there is these purple ones that are having special ones, like, or more valuable items like gems, for example, or azurite, which is the most valuable of all of them right now. And there is also this tile where you can get the souvenir badges as extra reward. Basically, when you land on each tile, you get 20 points towards the event progress, and also extra event item called the souvenir badge, which you can use in the shop for exchanging with items, which we'll get into in a minute. And there are also particular special tiles here that have certain actions. For example, this brown one, that if you land on it, you will go back 2 spaces from there. So it's a negative one. And then also there are some called flying boots that are actually, if you get a dice roll of 5, then you will get another 5 increase because of that as well. Or there is also free dice rolls that you can get and things like that. So it's nothing special. If you get it, you get it. And another thing about these tiles, they have an XP value associated with them. Each time you land on them, you get 1 point towards the progress. And if you get to level, XP 0.5 in this case, the item level reward increases. I don't know what level of increase that's going to be, because I haven't progressed that far. So we will see how that is if we ever get to that point. And also, now there are 2 different kinds of dices, and you can get the dices by completing these quests here. So they are pretty straightforward, pretty easy to complete. And as we have noticed, the quests are not refreshing. Like, they don't refresh so each day like it normally does in any other event. Here you finish it in 1 day and it's done. So it's pretty easy for an active player to spend maybe 2,000 gems per day and even complete the 6,000 gems requirement and get those 2 golden dices, and after the others are all like white dices. The white ones, you get a random roll from 1 to 6, and then you progress the tiles based on that. And the golden ones, you can actually choose which number that you want. So for example, if you are pretty close to an azurite tile or the gem tile, you can actually choose, okay, it's 2 away from you or 1 away from you. You can use the golden dice to actually choose that particular number and land on this tile. That's the only use for that. So that is about the dices, and you can also buy them using packs. And as I understand, the packs are also only be able to bought once. Like, once you buy it once, and it's done. So that's about the basic idea of how to do the event. And then when you go into rankings, you can see there are 2 different rankings. One is realm ranking, and then cross realm ranking. You are fighting against, or you're competing against so many realms, and out of them you need to be ranking in the top 150 in the cross realm ranking and top 50 in the realm ranking to be qualified for the ranking rewards. And what are these ranking rewards? The rank 1 in cross realm ranking reward will get orange psionic tattoos and orange runestones, which are actually the items that we need for our totem development. And the minimum that you can get if you rank 150, then it is purple tattoo and purple runestones, as you can see here. And then when it comes to RAM ranking reward, in top 50, you just get emblem chests. Even in top 50, if you're at the minimum, then it is like one emblem chest and recruitment speed, like 5-hour recruitment speed. That's just nothing compared to what we need at the moment. And they call this something for this event, something for totem development. And for a normal player who doesn't spend money, you are not really getting anything towards your totem development. Like the lab rewards, they are just ridiculous. They're nothing compared to what we need. And also the RAM ranking reward is the one that might be possible for most of us to get into the top 50. The cross RAM ranking rewards, as you can see, the current matchups for us, like the rank 1 is already having 80,000 points. Like the amount of money they have spent already to get to those ranks is ridiculous. So a normal player who doesn't spend that much money or doesn't spend money at all, it's impossible to get anything for totem development. So basically this event is for just getting some extra rewards and some time, if you're lucky, some azurite or some gems, and that's it. And one advantage of this event is that you don't need to spend that much time on it. You can simply finish the quest over 3 days. You would be spending enough stamina, you would be buying enough items from the merchant ship normally, and the extra thing you might be doing, if it is not gathering event, is that you need to get spend a little bit extra time or send troops out to gather these 900,000 resources, which is pretty easy as well, and then exchange resources in the depot 40 times. That's just another thing that you need to keep in mind, that how much you need to buy to be able to get those dices. And then finally, of course, the number of gems that you need to spend, which is also pretty okay in terms of the number of gems that we are spending per day for our azurite mine boost or buying things from the merchant ship, which are useful as well. And so 6,000 gems just for the event progress, it's not too much, as it is over 3 days. It's pretty okay to be able to spend it. One more thing that I need to point out is that the points that it is shown here, 450, it is only from progressing or landing on each tile. You don't get this towards your quest progress or event progress. When we go into the exchange store, we can see that the progress right now for me is 450, and that is only from the going through these tiles and not the extra reward that we get from that purple tile. And then when you look at the exchange store itself for souvenir badges, for a normal player, again, yeah, you can see a lot of items here that you can buy. However, the only thing we are able to buy, even me, like I actually bought the packs for just the golden ones, which are like $3 or something, just to see how it works, so that we will have an idea on if it is even possible for us to get to that 500 point mark, and which is impossible actually even for me now, because all I can get is now the VIP points and then some speeds and then resources. Of course, everything else is actually blocked by this points barrier, which is only possible after buying a way more number of dices using real money and nothing through finishing quest. So this is pretty useless in my opinion. The 2000 VIP points are the only useful item from the exchange store for a normal active player. So that's it about this event. So just spend enough time that you normally do in the game to just get the dices and then do it. I will not recommend spending money on this event at all, because the rewards are way less compared to the amount of money that you need to spend to have any kind of progress in the event. So that's it about the event. Feel free to leave in the comments below what you think about it, what level you achieved, was it any good for you to be able to spend money, and how much or how many of these extra items you were able to buy from the exchange store. Like if you were able to get to the 500 points mark, then how much does it cost for a purple runestone or an orange runestone to buy using these souvenir badges? So I look forward to your comments. Thanks for watching and see you in another video. Goodbye, guys.